Well, it's the third saying of Jesus on the cross as we're walking through this Holy Week. And we're doing 7 sayings of Jesus on the cross. And we're in John 19, where Jesus has been put up and his garments taken and cast for lots. And it says, So the soldiers did these things, but standing by the cross of Jesus were his mother and his mother's sister, Mary, the wife of Clopas, and Mary Magdalene. And when Jesus saw his mother and the disciple whom he loved, that's John, standing nearby, he said to his mother, "Woman, behold your son." And then he said to his disciple, "Behold your mother." And from that hour, the disciple took her to his own home. This is really talking about how the cross forms a new family and a new community. And think about right now that in days to come, years to come, there's things that bind us together. Like we will always be bound together by this crazy virus pandemic. That this will be something like, well, what did you guys do back in 2020? And what was it like for you? And it's a binding thing, and that happens in big events in life, good things and hard things, that these bind us together. How much more can you imagine is the binding power of the cross? It forms a whole new family and a new community. Now, we all have community and family formed in different ways, that they're formed with spouses by a wedding marriage commitment. It's formed with kids by having a kid and you are committed to raising that child. It forms in your neighborhoods because I have a geographical thread with people that live next to me. It's formed with my friends because we have something in common that threads us together. How much infinitely more is the cross that binds us together? It's the thing that is so much bigger and more significant than any worldly thread that binds us together. It's Jesus himself that as he dies, he takes us into his new family. We'll get a little bit more on that tomorrow with talking about the Father in the new family. But because of Jesus, I actually have more in common with someone on a different part of the world that I look nothing like, and I have nothing in common and don't even speak the same language. I have more in common with that person because of the cross than someone who is not in my spiritual family. It's not to look down on someone not in your spiritual family. It's actually to see a new kind of commitment that God's given us. And so we're brought into a new family, a new commitment, and it means 2 things. It means that we have an opportunity now to be loved by other people, to have a family that actually feeds us and serves us and is bound together with us for mutual edification, for glorifying of God. But it's also a new family that I get to love them. It's not just about me, that I have new brothers and sisters, that I have a commitment now that I want to love them because they're my family, that together we are the brothers and the sisters of Christ. And that's what he did with Mary and John at the cross, saying that this is your new family, that he's bound us together. Now, we'll talk more about the family tomorrow when we talk about our Father who is over us. So we'll see you tomorrow.